arrancan los competidores del Gulfstream Park Mile en su edición número 80, temporada 2024. La partida es algo lenta para el caballo Jack Diesel, se queda en el último lugar. Salta rápidamente Gilmore por fuera. El Miraculo viene a buscar la carrera y también el caballo Tumba Rumba, los tres alineados por el primer lugar. En el cuarto se acomoda Jack Diesel y el caballo Steel Sunshine, como siempre, dando ventajas en el último lugar. El Miraculo hoy corre en punta, saca ventaja de medio cuerpo sobre Tumba Rumba, que queda en el segundo en 23-3 el primer cuarto de milla. Gilmore está en el tercero bastante cerca. En el cuarto viene apareciendo Jack Diesel, mientras que el caballo Steel Sunshine corre a unos 6 cuerpos en la última colocación, pegadito a la baranda. Domina el Miraculo con Javier Castellano. La presión de Tumba Rumba con Luis Sáez está solamente a medio cuerpo. En el tercero Gilmore a cuerpo y un cuarto con la monta de Gafaliones. Desde el fondo empieza a acercarse Steel Sunshine con Paco López, y el 6 Jack Diesel con Joe Bravo está cerca, solamente 4 cuerpos del primer lugar. 45-4 para la media milla. El Miraculo por dentro, Tumba Rumba por fuera. Esta pelea la puede aprovechar Steel Sunshine, que busca un pase pegadito a la baranda, y Jack Diesel también se mete en la pelea por la parte externa, mientras que Gilmore se ha quedado en la última colocación. Van a ingresar ya a la recta final de Gulfstream Park. El Miraculo por la parte interna, por fuera Tumba Rumba, y se lanza Steel Sunshine por la parte central de la cancha contra el puntero. Tumba Rumba por el centro, Steel Sunshine contra el puntero que se defiende, y por dentro el Miraculo. Tumba Rumba, Steel Sunshine con Paco López de cabeza. Steel Sunshine por fuera está pasando, se resiste Tumba Rumba en un gran final. Steel Sunshine, ganó Steel Sunshine.
And they're off. A beautiful start inside for Hijazi, who hits the ground running and looks for the early lead at once. Expressman's going to try to run with him. Ridden for position is Great Navigator. And up on the yacht side, Tumba Rumba's not far away as they run out of the chute. It's Expressman who takes a narrow advantage from the outside, and Tumba Rumba, who's now second. In between horses, Great Navigator and Hijazi is at the rail. Dreaming of Kona runs into a pocket behind them. Then it's Accretive. Cyclone Mischief off the speed while making progress toward the rail. Castle Chaos is a bit wide on the course, not as wide as Signator. Second last is Gilmore, and the late running Steel Sunshine with an inside lane. Last of all behind a 23-2 opening quarter. The leader is Expressman, Flavian Pratt, intent on moving through inside with Hijazi, and now the favorites on to challenge. They went the opening half in 45-3. Hijazi shoves a neck in front, 3 furlongs from the wire. Expressman clings to him second, Tumba Rumba third. Meanwhile, Accretive caught very wide, Signator not picking up his feet as they pass 3 quarters. They're at the top of the stretch, and the leader is Hijazi through 3 quarters in 1:10-1. Hijazi off the turn, trying to blow it wide open. Castle Chaos and Tumba Rumba 2 lengths behind second and third. Loose for the drive is Steel Sunshine. We're an eighth of a mile from home, and Hijazi is still the target, but he has work to do. Tumba Rumba surging to him, and on the outside, Castle Chaos. Castle Chaos, Tumba Rumba. They get to Hijazi, and Tumba Rumba gets up to win it. Tumba Rumba turned away Castle Chaos. Steel Sunshine rolling home late. Racing in the Harlan's Holiday Stakes. The gray New York Traffic was quick to begin. They're fanned across the course early. Splitting horses is Grand Aspen. Into the top flight is Octane. Taken back a touch is O'Connor. Saving ground WNL. Out wide on the course goes Steel Sunshine. Lure him in is packed deepest on the turf first turn run. Then Blue Devil and Gasoline as they chase the speed of New York Traffic. Javier Castellano and New York Traffic establish the pace. They lead by a length. Grand Aspen is second. Octane on the outside third. WNL toward the rail is now fourth. From between horses, O'Connor is there fifth. From the outside, it's Steel Sunshine in early sixth. Seventh is Miles D. Eighth on the outside, Lure Him In. Ninth is Blue Devil. 10th and last is Gasoline. 23-3 for the opening quarter. Everything going the way of New York Traffic early. He has the lead, and he's got him stacked and packed behind him. Grand Aspen is second toward the inside. WNL. Out the center goes Octane. Splitting horses O'Connor. Steel Sunshine asked to quicken. Outside him, it's Lure Him In. Moving at the rail, Blue Devil. Dropping back is Miles D, and Gasoline went by him. They went 47 seconds for the opening half mile. Here's Jose Ortiz on Grand Aspen, turning up the heat on New York Traffic. These two are stride for stride. A length and a half in front of O'Connor, who's together with Octane. O'Connor's going to try to thread the needle here. They went 3 quarters in 1:10-4. Grand Aspen has the lead. O'Connor has secured the inside spot, but he's a length and a half 2.5 behind. From the outside, it's Octane. Nobody running home from the back. We're down to 2 chances here. Off the turn and the stretch drive. The leader is Grand Aspen. On the inside, O'Connor has a 16th to get by. New York Traffic back running again. Final 16th of a mile. New York Traffic not done. He's closing ground. O'Connor finishing up toward the rail. Here's O'Connor inside. O'Connor gets up to win it. Second is Grand Aspen. Third is New York Traffic. And fourth is Steel Sunshine. The Harlan's Holiday. And they're off. Level beginning. Positive Review wins the break and looks for the early advantage. Speed from the inside from both Grand David and Eastside Cool. Steel Sunshine is away in a loose rein position in fourth. Followed fifth by Lightning Tones and way out in the center, Brooklyn Strong, last of all. Not much pace on here as Grand David is kicked on to lead. He leads by a length and a half. Eastside Cool is at the rail in a joint second with Positive Review in third. With the shades off, Steel Sunshine is racing closer than usual. He's racing in fourth now, behind a 24-second opening quarter. Lightning Tones is there fifth, and four to the trailer, Brooklyn Strong. They go to the half-mile point. Grand David with pace pressure on both sides. Eastside Cool trying to slide up the inside. Positive Review. He's poised to strike. He's in the clear air on the outside. A gap of 2.5 to Steel Sunshine, who tries to launch a bid through a 46-1. Wicked half-mile. Back from there, it's Lightning Tones and Brooklyn Strong. Around the far turn at the 3-furlong point. Here's a move from Positive Review to take the lead. Eastside Cool is there second. Up to third goes Steel Sunshine. Back to fourth and Grand David. 4 ahead of Lightning Tones. Brooklyn Strong has trailed throughout. There's a quarter of a mile left to go. They move past 3/4 with Positive Review the target. 3/4, 1:10-1. Positive Review taken on now by the classy Steel Sunshine, who strides forward to take the lead for Hector Diaz Jr. 1/8 of a mile to go. The class of Steel Sunshine is too much for these. The blinkers off seemed to do him some good as he was into the action early. Steel Sunshine runs away to win it. Second is Positive Review. Third was Eastside.
And they're off. Zozos flashes early speed from in between horses. There's Wayburn at the rail, is going to stalk from second. Zozos trying to get over to the rail here for Florent Giroux, and they will do just that. Trademark is now challenging for the second spot, and Wheelan Springs in the yellow cap out wide. Going to be 3 wide as Wayburn is trying to hold that rail position and wants to move on through. Zozos now asserts, and Zozos is up by 3/4 of a length. Here's Trademark, wants to go from second, is going to stalk right there as Wayburn was looking for a seam, didn't find it, now waits to the inside of Wheelan Springs. The Triller, Steel Sunshine, 24. Controlled tempo early here. They went 24-1. It's Zozos, the big favorite. Zozos at 1-2 with Trademark, ready to challenge up on the outside for Sammy Camacho. Wayburn is just looking for a seam, is on the muscle here, in behind rivals, in that gold cap, just waiting for some room. Wheelan Springs is out wider, is now in fourth. Steel Sunshine has been the trailer. We'll have to pass them all. They went 48.33 for a half-mile time in the Islin, and they're taking it right to the favorite, and Trademark has taken the lead. It's Trademark who's now a neck in front. Zozos is under pressure down towards the inside. It is Trademark who's in hand, and here comes a run from Wheelan Springs. Wheelan Springs is coming up alongside, and Wheelan Springs is now challenging for the lead. Zozos is back to third. Wayburn can find no more, is at the back and trying to run on a Steel Sunshine. The complexion changes completely. It's Trademark and Wheelan Springs duking it out. Zozos is trying to come back towards the inside, but Wheelan Springs is up by 3/4 of a length inside the final 16th. Wheelan Springs trying to put away a stubborn Trademark. Wheelan Springs wins it for Jose Ferrer and Lindsey Schultz. It's Wheelan Springs who gets the victory in the...
They're off in the Don Handicap. Catholic Cowboy broke the best. Constitution and Commissioner, though, come through on the inside, and these two will be 1-2 into the first turn. It is Constitution and Commissioner, and Lee settles into stride right behind them, running in third on the rail. Alongside, in fourth position, is Blue Tone on that first turn. Then Prayer for Relief outside of Catholic Cowboy. East Hall is 5 lengths off the lead on the rail. Protonico's at the back with El Nawi as they go onto the back stretch in 23 1/5 seconds. So it's the Florida Derby winner Constitution on top in the Don Handicap. with Commissioner running in second. He's 3/4 of a length behind. Now he's getting closer now. Moving up alongside Commissioner, now head and head with Constitution on the lead. And then comes Blue Tone, followed by Prayer for Relief. Lee is down on the inside. He's tall, trying to squeeze through at the fence. He's only 3 lengths off the lead up the backstretch. Catholic Cowboy is after that. El Nawi. And a 47 1/2 mile as the field races for the turn where it's Constitution and Commissioner. And these two are still right together midway on the far turn. Lee is down on the inside, waiting for a spot to go. Prayer for Relief is 3 wide. Blue Tone is 5th between those two. And now they make their way to the top of the stretch, 3/4 in 111 flat. And it is still Constitution, Commissioner, and Lee is on the inside. Just in behind the leaders, Joel Rosario looking for a place to go at the top of the stretch. He's going to come outside of Constitution. And now Constitution has a 2-length lead. Lee comes after him. El Nawi is closing in the center of the track into the final 16th. It's Constitution drifting out, holding off Lee as they come down to the finish. Constitution in the dawn. Lee was second, and then came El Nawi, followed by Prayer for Relief.